All right, everybody. Evan Geiger here with Galveston head coach Kevin Lallmann, and it's good to be back. It's been a while since I've been here.
Yes.
It's always one of my favorite places to go. You know, right here on the beach. The wind knocks everything down. But man, you got an exciting outlook on this season. I mean, y'all started off winning some games.
We did. We're in week 2, or we just finished week 2. Went to Baton Rouge opening weekend and played Baton Rouge and Ranger. Played really well. We only won 1 of the 3 there, but played well doing it. Following weekend, we played Angelina and Temple, and we beat Angelina all 3 games, and we lost a 3-2 game to Temple.
Temple's pretty good.
They are. They are pretty much a veteran club. They're very offensive. It was a well-pitched game, and we had the tying and go-ahead runs up 2nd and 3rd with nobody out in the 6th, and struck out 3 times in a row. So credit to the Temple pitching staff as well.
Yeah. Well, y'all have kind of a young team, right? I mean, you only have, like 10 or so returners?
We have 13 returners. It's pretty much a half and half. I mean, the experience is more on the position side. We brought in quite a few younger pitchers, but position-wise, we're pretty much a veteran club. We returned catcher, 3rd, short, 2nd, left, and center field from last year's regional tournament team.
And so y'all had a few guys leave to go to D1 schools.
Yeah, we had 7 go D1 last year. There was, and again, the majority of those guys were off the pitching staff, so that's kind of what we had to replace this year.
Yeah, that's tough to replace that many pitchers too.
It is.
And y'all have a few guys, I think, that are going to be going D1 off of this squad too.
Correct. Parker Earhart has already committed to the University of Houston. Alfonso Villalobos is already committed to Southeastern Florida, and Ethan Brister is committed to East Texas Baptist. Probably going to have at least, I would say at least 4 or 5 more Division I caliber guys. With the transfer portal and the way the NCAA is now, it's really slowed down the process. The guys that signed for us last year in Division I, a lot of them didn't sign until June and July with the transfer portal. So
that's kind of late.
As a JUCO guy, we just have to be a little bit more patient now with the climate of college baseball.
That makes sense. So what's kind of the season outlook for you guys? Like, what are you expecting?
It's pretty high expectations. You know, we were one of the better clubs in the state at the end of the year last year, and it took us a while to figure it out. We weren't very good early in the season, but as the weather heated up, so did the Whitecaps, and we returned a lot of those guys, and it's really a good story. A lot of them played together this summer, and they actually won their summer championship playing together too. And that just kind of rolled right into fall ball, and we had a good fall. And you know, as long as we stay healthy, it's a very talented, confident group of guys.
That's good. I mean, especially to build that chemistry in the off season in the summer, that's pretty good. So before you can even get to conference play, y'all got 2 big tournaments coming up.
Correct. We're going to help host the Tournament of Champions coming up this weekend. It's the San Jack is the host of that tournament, but we're going to let them use our venue, and we're going to split the tournament in half. So we'll have 3 games a day down here, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, with some good competition coming in from outside. Wabash Valley, Seminole State, Ranger, who made the tournament in their league last year, Navarro. It's going to be quality competition all weekend. The following weekend, we will host I guess this will be our 4th annual Island Invitational.
Always a blast.
It's a good weekend. As long as the weather cooperates, it's always a good time. Very well attended by parents, and all the scouts come in for that because they can knock out a lot of teams all at one time. So, we're looking forward to that.
I've worked that tournament once or twice, and from being here for 8 a.m. to midnight, it's as much fun as it can be with you guys around.
It's a couple, 2 or 3 really long days, but I mean, in order to get that many games in with no time limit, you know, sometimes the days run long.
For sure. Well, my last question for you is, I just wanted to ask you, what is your favorite part about coaching the Whitecaps?
I'm a big player development guy. The reason that I've chosen to stay at this level, this is my 30th year of coaching. This is my 27th year as a junior college coach, and I like to be a part of the process of developing guys and being a part of them moving on and going to Division I, Division II, whatever their 4-year level is, and or professional baseball. I've always got a big kick out of that. It's the reason that I do what I do. And I mean, obviously coaching here and being on the beach and being in such a competitive league is a lot of fun, but at the root of the whole thing, it's about building players and building men, and that's why I do it.
I understand. I mean, when I think Galveston, you're one of the first thing that comes to mind. I think of the Whitecaps baseball team, and I think of you out on the beach catching sharks.
we do a lot of that. I'm very fortunate to get to be a part of this program. It's a long history of success with a national championship. We're actually the last team in our conference to win a national championship.
Wow.
So, you know, being a part of that heritage and a part of that legacy, I'm very thankful for that opportunity.
Yeah, and I'm thankful for you coming on with me today. I appreciate it.
All right, thanks, Evan.